Jesus used everyday objects in his teaching, in his lessons. He had occasion to talk about coins. Some accusers, people trying to trap him, asked him a question about paying taxes, and he took the coin and said, "Whose head is on this? Give to Caesar what is Caesar's, but give to God what is God's." Starts a conversation within ourselves about giving our lives to God. There's the parable of the lost coin. He interrupts his own teaching at the temple to make the disciples aware of the widow who puts in her last 2 coins. Coins were of different weights and sizes, and the sound of the coins would indicate your poverty or your wealth. So it was easy to know who had what. In Holy Week, there are 2 stories that have coins. When Jesus comes into Jerusalem, he goes to the temple and makes a grand scene, overturning the tables of the money changers and coins spilling out everywhere. If we pass by a coin on the street, or if it's on the floor at the store, we may not pick it up. The story of Judas in Matthew's Gospel says that he was given 30 pieces of silver. And there are lots of theories about why did Judas do what he did to Jesus? Was he just a thief or out for gain? Was he trying to force Jesus into a coup and so that Jesus could finally take over? We don't know. But those 30 pieces of silver, that's a lot of money. And I imagine Judas carrying that away with him. It had to have been heavy in his purse, and he could feel it hitting against his thighs. It was tied to his belt. Our money nowadays is weightless. It's almost invisible. We have a plastic card that's thin. We used to know who had the best card because of what color it was. Now everyone has a personalized card. They're all colorful, have Mickey Mouse on them or balloons. We don't see our money. We swipe, and there's some transaction that happens in the clouds that keeps account of our money. I wonder if we could feel the weight of our money now, how things would be different. I mean, we can't carry around all that we have in our checking account. We can't carry around our stocks. We don't hear the sound of stocks falling and crashing. How much does money weigh? Does it weigh on us? Do we feel its pride? Do we feel its security? Do we feel its volatility? Do we feel the false sense of comfort? Judas was very aware of the coins he carried in his pocket and what he had done. Because we don't see our money, I think sometimes we forget what we've done with it, the choices we've made with it, how we're spending it. During Holy Week, we try to focus in on some things about our discipleship, what it means to follow Jesus. I think about the money I have and how I choose to spend it, how I choose to save it, with whom I share it, how much of my time is spent worrying about it, thinking about it, planning for it. How much does your money weigh? Or how much is it weighing on you?